Hey everybody, it is Rolly, Gigadomi Gunkwe, which means talking feather woman, and I am back again for another chatting with wisdom. And so I am super excited to be here because now that means that I'm almost caught up. Today is day 17 for real, but today is I'm talking about day 15. So I'm almost caught up. So I've only got 2 left to catch up. So the goal is to make sure that I jump on again twice today to get everything caught up. So I will be back on track with all of you except for the journaling part, which I will definitely have some time to do. So today is so we are constantly evolving is the title of today's prompt. So for day 15. And so, what personal growth milestones are you proud of? And I can say that I have a lot of milestones that I'm super proud of that I've been able to achieve. So, one of the things I think probably the biggest one is my my growth. Like I have evolved, and so I was doing a session um earlier, and so yeah, there's still some things that I still need to work on. There's always going to be things that I need to work on until the day that I die. And so but one of the things that I know is that I am I am so different than when I was in my 20s, right? So when I actually think back to where I was and how that was happening, and I can think for myself, I can speak for myself. Very seldom do I do something that is not something that I want to do, like unless there's like one of those tasks that we want to do, like laundry or dishes. And generally I don't I don't do those. Sheldon does, which is awesome, but I do them. But those are things that I'm not overly keen on doing, but I still have to do them, right? So those are not the kinds of things that I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, if I want to say no to somebody, I can generally say no without feeling guilty. Generally, there are some times and some certain people that doesn't work so well for me, but for the most part, I'm able to say no without feeling guilty. Or I'm able to say yes to myself again without feeling guilty. So I think that is something that I'm super proud of. And so, and one of the things, and not giving up, and that's one of the other things too, is that in the past, being late on the lives, I would have never come back on and said, hey guys, like, yeah, look at this, I'm like behind. I would have just kind of like quietly drifted off and like not said anything, because it would have been like, this is a failure, and it's not a failure. And so when we were talking about this earlier this week, and when I first came on and said, like, just do what you can. And because people were saying, like, oh, life got really busy and I just didn't get a chance to be able to do it. It's like, do what you can. Do what you can and come back to it. This is your own personal growth. So these prompts are not necessarily only for 30 days. They are for us to be able to reflect on what are some of the things that are going on? What are some of the things that are helpful? What are some of the things that we're grateful for? And just being in this space and this energy of bringing that growth. And so it's just really important for us to take what we need, leave the rest, do what we can, and do our best. And so long as we're doing our best to our own ability, to our own standards, to our own whatever it is that's going on. So somebody that says, oh yeah, well, I can't keep journaling this. You don't have to. Like, you don't have to keep journaling. If journaling isn't your thing, then making sure that you're still taking time to reflect, making sure that you're still taking time to like sense those things that you're grateful for is all that you need to be doing. So it's not about creating this whole dynamic of like being perfect. There is no such thing. We are not perfect, and it's not going to happen that we're perfect. And so just really important for us to be able to not hold ourselves to standards that we can't achieve. And because if we try and hold ourselves to a standard of perfection, we're never going to get there. Never. There is no one that is perfect. And it is so important for us to stop thinking that we are or that there are. There is no one in this world that has perfection. And even somebody who believes that they are perfect, they're not. There's lots of things in their life that they may be really perfect at one part of their aspect of their life, but they're not going to be perfect at everything. We cannot achieve perfection, and it's just something for us to remember. And so I just want to make sure that you guys remember that, right? So just be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, be gentle to yourself. So that is what day 15 brought. And so in the book, so April 15th is financial stewardship. So reflect on how you manage your resources. What are you grateful for in your ability to steward your finances? And so again, I do my best, right? So like kind of going back to that one is doing my best. Can I perfect it? Can I improve it? Can I change it? Absolutely. And there's always those changes and there's always those ways of being able to do things. And so when we actually get to achieve a state of like, somebody was talking the other day about like, oh, I finally bought this thing that I've been like looking for a really long time. And I was able to achieve it. I was able to save up enough to be able to get it. Or I finally paid off my car loan or whatever. Is just being able to celebrate in those moments as well. And so just doing the best that you can with what it is that you have, and just taking things one step at a time, and being thankful for what you have. So yeah. So I was trying to put that pen away, but that's the one that's dead. So I'm going to throw that one out. But anyway, so that is day 15. That is my thoughts on day 15. And I am looking forward to finishing up day 16 and day 17 today and getting caught up. But yeah, so I'm going to do my best. If I don't get a chance to jump on around 1, then I will do my best to jump on again later and get these 2 days caught up. But that is where I'm at. So I will chat with all you guys later and have a fabulous day. Bye for now.